Static is real. It's not the struggle, it's the static. Hey everybody, it's Casey here. So as you can see, I'm not in my usual background. I'm actually at work at the boutique. If it looks different than what you guys are used to, it's because we actually moved locations. It's still the same store, we just have a new storefront, so it's kind of exciting. But I figured I would just film my 21-week update for you guys while I have some downtime at work. And I wanted to film it today because I'm going out of town tomorrow, and we just had our anatomy scan, the ultrasound yesterday, so I have some fun, exciting things to tell you and to show you. So I guess first and foremost, I'll show you my belly. There is the belly. This is not the most flattering angle, but I wanted to show you guys. So that's something new. I feel like I'm really starting to pop out more within the last week. Definitely getting bigger, definitely gaining some weight, you guys. I have gained 13 pounds since I first weighed myself when I was like 5 weeks pregnant. Actually, at my first doctor's appointment, which I was 8 weeks pregnant. So from 8 weeks to 21 weeks, I've gained 13 pounds, which I kind of feel like is a lot. And I mean, she doesn't even weigh a pound yet, so I can't blame it on her. It's just, I'm, you know, putting on some fat and whatever. Granted, we did just get back from a vacation where all we did was eat, but that's beside the point. According to my baby app, my pregnancy app, she is the size of a carrot, and I think she's about 10.5 inches long and 3/4 of a pound. So she's still a little peanut, but she's definitely growing. I think she's pretty much fully developed, they say, at this point, but she's just gonna be growing and getting bigger. Yesterday, like I said, we had our anatomy scan, which was so exciting to see her so much bigger and more developed and moving around. If we hadn't done the blood test to find out her sex, we would have had to wait till the 20-week mark. Had we not done the blood test, I don't think we would have been able to wait to find out that long. I think if that was like our only option and we didn't even know about the blood test, we would have been fine, obviously, but since we could find out that much earlier, it was nice to know. So anyways, it is confirmed she's a girl. We saw her little girl parts. I'll show you guys the sonogram here. We gotta look at all these. We got, wow! So there is the picture of her girl parts. It's kind of hard to tell, but there's like 3 little lines, and that just signifies her little vagina. This ultrasound took quite a while. It took probably half an hour, 45 minutes, because the ultrasound tech is just taking tons of measurements. She measured every bone, well, each femur bone, each humerus, I think the tibia, fibula, all the bones, made sure that her heart's in good shape. Just took measurements of her skull. She's kind of like, you know, moving around to get better angles of the baby. And our little stinker just wasn't gonna show us her cute little profile. She could not get a good picture of it at all. Like, we got to see the top of her head, which was basically just like a skull. It was kind of almost creepy. Just looked like eye sockets and like a nose, really like a skeleton. So, of course, we wanted to see her profile and get a cute picture of it, but she just wouldn't turn around for us. She was just being a little stinker. She was like so snug in there, and the ultrasound tech even had me roll over on my one side, roll over on my other side. She had me get up and go to the bathroom, drink some water, walk around. No, she was just being stubborn and refused to show us her cute face. She still did some really cute things. She gave us a thumbs up, which I'll show you guys here. So there's her little thumb. You can see like there's her little finger bones. And what else? Oh my gosh, it was the cutest thing. She got the hiccups during the ultrasound. We saw her little belly moving like in a, you know, a hiccupy motion. I'll show you guys some other pictures here too. So here's the bottom of her foot, which looks gigantic. Like she's gonna be Bigfoot. And then she did give us a cool like 3D view of a couple things, like mostly of her legs. So here's a cool, here, I'll turn it this way so it's easier to see, but she's kind of bent up there. Cool 3D view of her legs. She's got some strong looking legs, and she has been, I'll get to this, but she has been kicking me like crazy. So we just joked that she's gonna be a super soccer star. So anyways, it was really straightforward. appointment after that, I mean, I met with my doctor. She said that everything looks good. She said I'm gonna take, you know, some closer look at the measurements, but everything looks really good at first glance. It was honestly like the quickest appointment with my doctor that we've had thus far. So, and then since we didn't get to view her profile as well, and I don't know if there's other measurements they needed to take from that view, we're gonna go ahead and have another ultrasound at 28 weeks. And they said that we'll definitely be able to see her face. She'll be showing face much more at that point. So that'll be really exciting because, you know, really the only ultrasound that we were told we would get was the very first one, and then this anatomy scan. So we're excited to have another one and get to see her again, and she'll be even, you know, more developed, and oh my god, I'm so excited for that. So it's something to look forward to. Bodily wise, for me, I don't really have any other things other than my weight gain. I'm not having any symptoms. I did have a headache the other day, but we were traveling, and I think I was just exhausted. But nothing like my headaches from before, so that's really good. Those have pretty much subsided, knock on wood. But the biggest update, I think, would be the movement. So I think it was a Tuesday. So actually today is Friday, so it was like a week and a half ago. I was just like laying down. I think I had just finished reading or something, and I was just kind of like relaxing, and I felt what I thought was like a kick, and it wasn't what I thought it would feel like. But I was like, okay, well, that's not indigestion. And then I put my hand on my belly and I felt it right away again. And I was like, oh, I freaked out. I was so excited. I started crying, and like I called my husband and my mom. I was just so excited. Well, before I'd felt any movement, I swear for like 2 to 3 weeks, a bunch of people had asked me like, have you felt her move yet? Have you been able to feel anything? And I was like, no, like, should I have been able to? And, you know, of course I did some light research, and a bunch of people said, you know, don't worry about it, you'll feel it. Like this one gal said that I went to my ultrasound and I saw her moving around like crazy, but I couldn't feel it. So, you know, there's just, everybody's body is shaped differently, and, you know, anyways, I was like seriously trying so hard. I don't know if it was like wishful thinking, but I would like sit there and be like, is that a movement? Okay, no, it's just me breathing, or like, oh, it's my pulse. So, but the time that I felt her was like, absolutely, this is movement. And from then on out, I have not stopped feeling her move. She is a mover and a shaker. Holy cow. The girl moves all the time. I mean, not all the time, but I have kind of gotten to know her schedule too. I know when she's more active and more awake, which is really exciting. And believe it or not, this is gonna sound crazy, but Drew has actually already felt it also. One of my friends who's like a couple weeks ahead of me, she's pregnant, she's due a couple weeks ahead of me, she posted on Facebook that her husband felt the baby move, and I kind of was like, no way, I don't believe that at all. Like, really? You're like not even 5 months pregnant, you know? But sure enough, I was in bed and I was like, oh, Drew, I think you're gonna be able to feel it, because she was really, I could feel it with my hand, so I grabbed his hand and he could feel it. He said it was really light, but he could feel it. And I even got my video camera out because I could see her physically like kicking me with her heel or something. It's like so, oh, you guys, it's so amazing to me. I'll never get over that. It's my favorite part of every day since then. If you guys want to see any specific videos from me, please let me know. I do plan on doing some more of like what I eat in a day videos, because I'm trying to get back on track after this vacation. I'm trying to eat really healthy. And I mean, you know, indulge a little bit here and there, obviously, but just trying to be more cognizant of what I'm eating. And not because I don't want to gain weight, but just because I want to have a healthy pregnancy in general. So, because I know I'm going to be gaining weight no matter what. But I think that is it for me, you guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!